In this question, what we have to do is we have to firstly take a input from user, and then we have to find the average of all those values and print it on the screen. So for that, what I did is I created a class with name test scores, and a class contains a private field which is an array, and I have created an constructor in the class. As we all know, the name of the constructor is always same as that of class. So the argument that we are passing to the constructor is an array. This array will be used to initialize our local array that has been declared in the class. So here, with the help of loop, I am initializing the local array in the class by the array which I passed in the parameters. Other than that, the second is I created a function calculate of double type to calculate the average. So in this function, what I am doing is I am iterating over the all the values of the array. I am adding all the values to a variable name as s. Initially I provide s to 0 value, and after that, after summing all the values, I am storing the sum by average. Like as we all know, to find the average, what we need is we need the sum of all the values and the number of values. So here I am doing this, and when I got the average, I am returning the average from here to the main function call. So I have surrounded this code with try catch block because there might be a case when x is 0. So if x is 0, in that case there might be a exception occur, like null pointer exception. It would be a infinite loop. So for that I added this try catch block. I will handle that exceptional case using this try catch block. So here I created a main class. Like what basically main function do is it's an entry point of the program. So here I created an object of scanner. So what basically scanner is, scanner basically used to take the input from the user. So it is declared in package java.util.scanner. So with the help of the scanner, I am taking the input from the user. First input is how many number of inputs user want to give. So that would I am storing in C. After for each of the value, I am asking user to enter the value. Like for that I created an array. So for I equal to 0, I is less than count and I plus plus, what user will do is user will enter the value C times. So suppose user entered the value of C to 5. So in that case the loop will runs only 5 times. So I am asking user to enter the value. Whenever user enters the value, I am checking if the value is greater than 0 or the value is less than if the value is greater than 100 and value is less than 0. In that case I'll throw an illegal exception, illegal argument exception. Otherwise I am storing it into the array only. After that I am creating an object of test scores class. So here in the object I am calling the function calculate that I have declared here, and with the help of this I am getting the average and I am printing the average over the screen. So I'll show you once how basically it look likes. Let me run it. So firstly, suppose I said user to enter a number. So user entered 5 and the values user entered is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So in that case the average would be 30. So you can check over the internet, the average of these numbers should be 30 only. So this is the first question. So now let's move to the second question. So our second question is we have to create a smiley. So let me just run it firstly to show you what I did is. So this is how smiley look like. So what basically this smiley consists of? This smiley consists of a big circle, then two small circle of black colors, then two ellipses. These two ellipses, the outer area of the eyes, one triangle and one arc. So with the help of these Java FX, I have created all these widgets. Like firstly, I have given the name smile as a title. So you can see the title here is smile. So firstly, I created a big circle for the outer part, and after that I have provided the dimensions of the circle. This is the dimension of the circle, like center x, center y and the radius of the circle. And after that I have created a nose of this smiley. So no, for creating the nose I have created a polygon, and for in the polygon I have provided these dimension and set the x layout and y layout and along with the colors. Third, what I did is I created a ellipse for the outer area of the eye. So these ellipse also consist of the dimensions, and there is an arc also created for this smile. So for arc also I have passed these dimension so that the arc look like this. Other than that, the second ellipse for the second eye with the following dimensions like radius x, radius y, center x, center y, and the colors. uh, Other than that, these two small circles like the black eyes. So for that also, I have created two circles with the dimensions and the colors also. After creating all the fields, what I did it, I grouped all these fields so that it should display on the screen collectively. So for that, I have created a scene, like scene of size like height and width 350 350, and after that I am setting the like display over here. So at the end, the display would be showed to the user. Then this is how the smiley look likes. So basically this is the second question. Now let's move to the question number third. So this is the question number third. In this we have to use Java AWT for like dice roll application. So let me run it once so that you get better clarity. This is how basically application look like. So in parallel I'll explain you the code. So here you can see I have set the title as dice roll. You can see over here the title is something like dice roll. After that I have created a panel. Basically what basically panel is, panel basically is the on which all the widgets come. Like it's like you can like check that this whole screen we can say it as a panel on which all other widgets we are placing at different places. So I have created a panel. What basically I did is for this screen I have set the size to 400 height and 400 width. After, with the help of image IO, I am getting the image and setting it into the label. So you can check here, I have get the image 1.jpeg and I also set it to this J label. Like I have created a label of type J label and also set the dimensions of the J label. Whenever user click on this roll button, so I have created a roll button with the help of JButton class. So whenever user click on this roll button, this action listener should be triggered. Whenever this action listener should be triggered, a random number will be generated. Like on the basis of this random number, this switch case will be work. So in this switch case, what I did is, in this switch case, if the random number is 1, in that case 1 would be displayed over here. If the random number is 2, then 2 would be displayed over here. If 3, then 3, and so on. So let me just show you once clicking on roll. So suppose then I clicked on roll, a number generated is 2, so it would be display 2 on the screen. Now it's 3, now it's 4, now it's 2 again, now it's 1, because it's a random number, so it would be any number. So for also this, I have surrounded the code with try catch block, because this image io.read sometimes throws an IO exception in the case if it won't able to find the image that we have passed in the path. So this is how the code look likes. So in the end, what I did is I have added the button to the panel, and also if we click on the exit button, the application will be closed. So this is how our third question look like. Thank you.